What do you think of the Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion situation?
I don't. I think if he did shoot, I don't. It's all alleged. I don't know who's telling the truth or who's lying. I can't say nobody's telling the truth, and I can't say who's lying because I wasn't there. But it's just a clown situation. Who shoots at a broad? Like me personally, like who shoots at a woman? Like, and then it was just like some retard shit. I think he's a clown. If he did do it, I think he's a clown for that. There's no excuse. I was drunk. Like, I'll never be drunk and get into it with a female and start shooting at her. No kind of that fucking clown shit. I think he a clown for that.
I mean, people have gotten mad at me and my stance about this. And my thing is, we just don't know what really happened. And people are like, a woman got shot, it shouldn't matter. No, it should matter.
Something happened. I don't think she's lying. That's like the same way if she said if she's telling you, this man shot at me, he shot at me, that's why I'm shot in the foot. That's like the same, like, why is she lying? That's like, so she could be lying. You want to say, oh, she's lying. And
I'm not saying she's lying.
But the women who accused Bill Cosby, the women who accused Bill Cosby, raping them, drugging them, and doing things to them, they just right. You could believe that. Oh, they're right. They're.
Well, look, this is my point. If Tory Lanez shot her, number one, he got arrested that day, right, and released.
I don't know. I think he posted bail.
Posted bail. There were 4 people in that car, I think. 3 or 4 people. There was a driver, Megan, Tory, and I heard one other person. Mm-hmm. She is on camera on a public video saying he shot me. Explain to me why Tory Lanez has not been charged. Explain to me why there's not a police report.
And he did get charged, right? Didn't he out on bail?
He didn't get charged with shooting her.
See, that's what I'm saying. Explain to me. That's
why is he not facing, like, he's not facing shooting charges right now?
That's what.
Why? You think LAPD is protecting Tory Lanez? You think LAPD gives 2 fucks about this Canadian 5-foot-tall rapper?
I think for the same reason why Tory Lanez was able to call Instagram and get his Instagram back. Like the same.
Tory Lanez is not going to get LAPD to drop clear charges against him. All I'm saying is I just want to see the police report and I want to see the whole story.
I don't understand either, because if it was me, I know I would be sitting in jail right now.
Like, I'd probably be sitting in jail right now.
Yeah, so I don't understand.
But why is he not in jail? Why is he not being charged? He's actually making songs about the shit. She's talking about the shit. There's all types of, you don't have to give a statement if you're publicly saying some shit. That anything you say can and will be used against you. So if you are on Instagram saying, like, yo, if she is on Instagram saying Tory Lanez shot me, that is already evidence that could be used against him. Like those charges should have came down the next day. But you just don't see charges. So I'm just like, yo, I just want to know what happened because, there's a good reason to shoot anybody. Women, men, fucking animals.
If it wasn't a good reason, if it wasn't a good reason to shoot anybody, then we wouldn't have a constitutional right to bear arms.
Right. Right. So, there's a reason,
But I don't think there's any good reason or any good excuse why she was shot. Like, it's nothing that anybody.
It doesn't sound like there's a good excuse.
Why was she shot? Like, if you didn't shoot her, then who did shoot her? If she got in the car with you, if it was 4 other people there.
Let me give you an example, right? What if she shot at him first and he was returning fire?
Where's her gun residue? Like, you didn't get no gun residue off of her. Y'all didn't catch her with
she wasn't arrested.
Y'all didn't find her with no fire. So how did she?
How do you know there's no gun residue? You saw the police report and it said there's no gun residue on her?
No, she didn't. Why haven't she been charged with shooting then?
We don't know. We don't know who the fuck is being charged, or we don't know. We don't have the police report.
That's what I understand.
In fact, the police said that her foot, they let her go because it looked like just broken glass. You see what I'm saying? Like,
all right, but how would broken glass get into her foot?
I don't know. I have no idea. You know, there's one story I saw that he said, "Dance, bitch," and he shot at her foot. And
that sounds believable.
That sounds believable.
That's what I thought.
Let me see the police report, and I'll be like, "Fuck Tory Lanez." Then let me get a real police statement. Let me actually see what the investigators came up with, and tell me the whole story. What led up to that?
Yeah, I mean, just like if somebody said, it's just like the Tupac rape victim that you interviewed. What's her name?
Ayanna Jackson.
Ayanna, do you believe her story?
I believed most of it. And I felt that there were certain things that I said through the interview that caught her in certain things that she had to correct herself, you know, because I was very well informed about this. I also talked to Tupac's road manager, who was his co-defendant, who was there the whole time. Mm-hmm. And when the whole interview was released and I spoke to him, he said what she said was relatively accurate. He said there was a few things that were a little wrong, like, you know, her saying she went downstairs and went back up. She said that never happened. And, you know, she said that they weren't really in the same room. Basically, the way he described it, because she was saying how he was there while the dudes was raping her or whatever. The way his manager, road manager, described it was that he was in the room with her. The dudes came in and he walked out at the same time. Like whatever happened between those guys and her, he was not present. You know, but on the flip side, you know, if you look at this through a 2020 lens, and this just happened, you know, people wouldn't be looking at Pac as a straight victim right now. It's like, hey, listen, this girl came over to fuck with you, and a bunch of other dudes ran a train on her. You know, you probably should have, and you know, now she's saying she wasn't cool with it. Since she was there to see you, you probably should have made more of an effort to protect her.
But while she knew them though. She knew them guys though. So why would I have to protect you against guys you know? You said these were friends.
Did she know those guys?
She knew them. She knew Haitian Jack and them? She knew them, right?
Yeah, I don't remember this part of the story. You might be right. I'm not sure. But it's a little bit of a gray area. And I remember when I talked to his road manager and I said, you know, when she like woke him up and said, oh, yeah, they raped me. How did you let this happen? If Pac didn't say, get that bitch out of here, if he would have been like, okay, come on, let's go talk. Mm-hmm. Let me calm you down. He said, none of this would have happened.
I mean, understandable.
Yeah, you don't let a girl leave angry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You humble yourself in that situation.
It was a crazy situation.
It was a fucked up situation.